You ever wonder if you can actually learn how to fight online, or is that just some straight up bullshit? If you're watching this, you've definitely learned by studying technique videos and breakdowns, and that's one thing. But can you actually get good just solely by studying martial arts on YouTube? I've been training Muay Thai, boxing, BJJ, wrestling, women's self-defense, and all this for, over a decade. And since then, I've trained with and coached some absolute killers. So in this video, I'm breaking down my own experience, what I've seen from the people I've trained with, as well as what I think actually works when it comes to studying martial arts online. So let's get into it. Back when I first stepped into an MMA gym, I didn't even think about learning online. I just showed up, got my ass kicked, came back the next day, and I kept coming back. I did cry furiously in the car, but after a while, I was feeling good. I felt like I was getting sharp. My coaches thought I was ready for a fight. Even though I've been training for a short time, I believed in the coaching, I believed in the program, I was feeling good, things were looking up. And then, in my first kickboxing fight ever, I got my leg absolutely chopped to fucking bits. I didn't even know how to defend or counter. I even remember asking my corner mid-fight, how do I stop these kicks? I can't even remember what they said to me. I was completely exhausted, and he knew I couldn't check the kicks, so he just smashed brother over and over and over again. I realized I got some homework to do. I need to figure out why this is happening and how to stop it. That's when I stumbled upon this video. It was by this guy, Lawrence Kenshin, great channel, go check him out. And the video was called The Low Kick Finale. So it's where famous striking coach Duke Roufus is known for coaching Anthony Pettis, Tyron Woodley, CM Punk. He watched his brother lose at 18 and lose to low kicks by this really great Thai fighter. He was like, I need to turn my weakness into a strength. He went to Thailand, he studied the ways, a lot like Van Damme. He became a world champion. He has his online university, Duke Roufus Striking University, signed up for the membership. He has all these tutorials, these drills. It shows his entire program. It was really what got me into thinking about structuring a program for myself, like early on. The first section I looked, it wasn't stance, it wasn't how to move, it was how to stop getting low kicked. Dude, I had trauma. I had pretty bad trauma. I was like, I gotta figure this out for myself. I can't get low kicked anymore. I saw a bunch of these drills that he had. I took the drills. I'm like, okay, here's the ones that I can do on my own. And then I also have to have a partner. So I hit up some homies who happen to train as well. They were like, yeah, I'm down to drill this with you. And so I'm drilling these very basic things. You know, I remember DMing Duke Roufus, like Joseph Attolini, like really elite level strikers and coaches. Can you tell me how to fix this, or is everything looking good? And they would give me real feedback. So anyways, after drilling all this technique, I started not losing all of the rounds. Then it would be a more even round. Then I would start winning rounds against people who aren't that good. And then I would start doing that same process with people a little bit better. What I noticed is I got better all through technique. I didn't get faster. I sure as hell didn't get stronger, but I got smarter. That led me on a journey to search for more shit. BJJ Online, so Jason Scully, Stephen Kesting, Gracie Online University. Boxing wise, JT Van V was amazing, Barry Robinson, you know, Dwayne Ludwig, Shane Faison. It's awesome to be able to like even meet these people now, to have interactions with them and be able to, you know, give them their roses and be like, dude, thank you so much. Just so blessed to see it come full circle. And honestly, after watching all of this like amazing knowledge and all of these great instructors, it really changed the way that I started looking at the game and the way that I started dissecting my film as well as other great athletes' footage. There's always a struggle to find your style. When I was younger, I wanted to be just like Mike Tyson. Although I didn't have any of the physical attributes. Do not be what you are not meant to be. I am literally not built the same. Mike Tyson's built different. I love the way he thought. His quotes.
Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
The way he slipped punches, how he created angles, but here's the problem. Just copying someone else's style doesn't automatically make it work for you. It probably won't. You kind of got to find somebody with a similar build, take more of their style. I'm a little bit lankier, so I kind of tend to look at guys like Anderson Silva, Bender, Max Holloway, Samart, Thomas Hearns. Take those types of people. For me, the longer, lankier build for my weight class, and then I try to copy and take. There's that famous character, if you ever watched Naruto, I don't even know I'm saying that shit right. Naruto. If I just say it in a racist Japanese accent, then it's closer to that. But Kakashi, he is able to steal and copy techniques, and that's all I did. I stole all that shit. I took movement from Pacquiao, Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, Terrence Crawford, Canelo. Man, I could keep going. Stole head movement from Lomachenko, ball setups from Adesanya. I got different sound effects for all my strikes. I might be like Pacquiao, or Learning, especially online, isn't about mimicking or trying to be a carbon copy of one fighter. Because if you try to copy Mayweather, you're just like a shittier version of Mayweather. But if you take bits and pieces and add them to your own game and do what works, like there's a Bruce Lee quote. Let me find this quote. Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, and add uniquely what is your own. That is the key. If you remix all this stuff, you do it in a way that nobody else has done it, that's what makes your style unique, because you don't gotta reinvent the wheel. The limits of learning online. So you need sparring, period. You can't learn how to fight just by watching videos, my guy. You need live resistance. You need actual sparring. You need to feel the pressure of someone trying to take your head off. You ever seen somebody who's like amazing when it comes to pad work, even bag work, maybe even shadow box? It is rare, but it does happen where somebody looks pretty tough, looks great in all those arenas, but once you put them in sparring, once you put them in the fight, they start to wilt. You know, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And this is the problem and major difference between theorists and practitioners. The problem with the theorists, is there are dudes online who will break down fights for hours, but have never actually been in a fight themselves. They talk so much shit in the comments. They're like, the hands keep dropping. That's not how you throw a real Muay Thai kick. My teacher does it this way. He told me to always step when you throw a jab. And meanwhile, they've never even thought about throwing hands outside of those comments. And here's the truth. Trash technique beats perfect technique if people who practice perfect technique never ever spar. You don't need perfect technique. You need confidence, timing, and experience. That's why pressure testing matters. Drilling is cool. Watching breakdowns is great. But if you're not out there and having punches and kicks and elbows and knees thrown at you, even at a slower pace, you will not be able to actually learn. So if you're gonna learn online, you gotta do it the right way. Use online training as a supplement. You can't survive solely off of supplements. You need real food. Film study and practice. Actual practice is the best approach. Find a legit coach and training partners so that you can actually spar and you can get some real feedback from people who know what the fuck they're talking about. Test everything in live situational sparring, drills, and competition, hopefully. So, can you learn martial arts online? Yes. Can you master it solely online? No. If you're watching videos, but you're not sparring or you're not training for real, like in real life, then you are not a martial artist, you're just a fan, which is cool. This sport needs fans to exist, but play your role, know your role. If you take what you learn online, apply it in the gym, and pressure test it, that's where online learning actually becomes valuable. So if you want structured online training that actually gets you real results, real skill, check out my school community to shortcut your way to be a better martial artist, better knock Muay, have better striking skill. If you want to see a breakdown of how I spar and how everybody in my gym spars, check out this video about why I spar multiple times a week.